Lizzo is a prosperous businesswoman who understands just how to enjoy her fortune. However, have you ever given this celebrity's way of life any thought? Learn everything there is to know about Lizzo's opulent lifestyle in this video. Career: Melissa Vivian Jefferson, better known by her stage as Lizzo, is a rising R&B and rap singer who was born in Detroit, Michigan in 1988. The prodigy has always been interested in the arts. She even learned how to write rap songs and play the flute. But it wasn't until 2016, after multiple failed attempts, that Lizzo was able to launch her career, landing a deal with Atlantic Records and putting out a number of successful singles. Truth Hurts, Good as Hell, Juice, Boys, and Rumors are a few of her most well-known tracks. Lizzo is very relevant in the music industry, as seen by her 3 Grammy Awards, Billboard Music Award, and Guinness World Record. Because of her versatility, she has also provided voices for animated films Ugly Dolls and Hustlers, as well as acting in police drama films. She also hosts Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, a reality show on Amazon Prime Video. Melissa has had a successful career thus far, and she can now claim a very opulent lifestyle. Property: Lizzo made the decision to live in a sleek and luxurious home in order to take a break from her regular schedule of performances and speeches. The singer lived alone in the middle of a desert until recently, when she rented a stunning home in the Californian town of Palm Desert. The 4,200 square foot property, set on a lot of about 2 acres, seems like a truly private paradise with big mountains and rocks in the background. We can tell just by looking at the front that this is a highly opulent and sophisticated home, perfect for Lizzo's days of relaxation and extravagance. As soon as one walks into the house, they are greeted by a sleek contemporary area that is decorated with more rustic elements and packed with interesting furnishings. The living area opens out to a fully furnished kitchen, where Lizzo can host guests in peace and with a lovely view. The house has 4 bathrooms with soothing spas and backyard views, 3 cozy bedrooms, and a master suite that is especially luxurious for the singer. The house still has a gourmet kitchen that opens to a stunning veranda with a heated infinity edge pool that is 60 feet long in addition to the main rooms. Although the singer's exact monthly payment for the comfort and extravagance of this stunning property is unknown, it is speculated that she would need to pay roughly $50,000. Lizzo currently owns property in Los Angeles' Echo Park. The singer gave an interview to Vogue in which she showed off all the details of her new residence, despite the fact that not much is known about its facade or exterior. As we enter the home, we notice that the singer appears to favor the bright, modern furnishings mixed with a minimalist and colorful interior design. Not to discount comfort, the home nevertheless has some upscale furnishings, so Lizzo may use it as a nice location to unwind. Lizzo, an award-winning singer, puts her accolades on display on a lovely shelf in her home's foyer because, of course, she needs to leave them there for everyone to see. Lizzo's dining room is even more attractive because of the enormous duplicate, a luxury purse from the Valentino brand, which she created because she is incredibly creative and authentic. The singer's suite is distinguished by a fully equipped walk-in closet, where she can keep her priciest clothing and high-end shoes, a collection that, she acknowledged, keeps expanding and will require additional room. In contrast, the kitchen is a well-appointed space with a distinctive Lizzo touch, highlighted by a neon sign that stands out against the simpler design of the furniture. To top it all off, the home still includes a lovely balcony with a gourmet kitchen, a swimming pool, and a nicely forested backyard, all ideal for relaxing on quiet days and socializing with friends. In addition to all of this, Lizzo has a studio at home that she uses for creative brainstorming sessions. Additionally, the artist had to pay out almost $26 million to live this peaceful life in one of Los Angeles' nicest neighborhoods. Vehicles. Rapper Lizzo enjoys investing in quality travel equipment so that she can travel on land or in the air, for business or pleasure. Lizzo has been spotted driving a Cadillac Escalade, a large SUV that can provide plenty of comfort and safety for all of its occupants when she arrives at events. And to give you an idea of the cost, it can cost up to $90,000, depending on the model. In contrast, the artist's preferred vehicle in his garage is a Tesla S, the world's most advanced electric automobile in terms of technology, acceleration, and range. Not only does it have an incredibly strong engine that can achieve a top speed of 200 miles per hour, but it can also accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.1 seconds. Furthermore, the most comprehensive and modern models of this car can cost more than $150,000. Lizzo drove a Bentley Continental GT Speed convertible, a highly refined car that attracts attention for its performance, sophistication, and aesthetic appeal, all around Beverly Hills to promote her new song. All passengers can enjoy a unique and comfy ride in the interior, but acquiring one will require you to fork over about $270,000. Lizzo utilizes charter jets in addition to these land vehicles for faster, more private, and more comfortable travel. For as much as $15,000 per hour, one can charter a larger plane that can go across seas to get a sense of the numbers. Donations and gifts. Lizzo frequently uses social media to promote discussions and highlight her good deeds, and she is constantly engaged in charitable endeavors that benefit others. For instance, the artist chose to give her cherished mother an Audi Q5 for Christmas in late 2020. It's about $65,000 SUV with a dynamic look that turns heads wherever it goes. Lizzo promised to give Planned Parenthood a donation of $500,000 from the proceeds of her next tour in the middle of 2022. In fact, the artist was able to raise an additional $1 million in donations for the institute. The Supreme Court's decision to reverse Roe v. Wade, which protected American women's autonomy to choose whether or not to carry their pregnancies to term, served as the impetus. A highly contentious topic with wide differences that has global implications. Net worth. Lizzo can now live in luxury with peace of mind, a far cry from her previous financial suffering that forced her to live in her car. Without a doubt, her trips are one of her main sources of income. Lizzo has only been in the industry for 6 years, but in that time, she has already completed 4 successful tours that have packed stadiums all over the world. For instance, the musician performed 53 gigs in the US, Canada, Europe, and Oceania as part of the "'Cause I Love You 2" tour, selling 243,000 tickets and earning $10,800,000 that year, according to Billboard. Lizzo has sold a sizable amount of songs, both as singles and recordings. For instance, "'Cause I Love You" achieved platinum status in early 2020, following 1 million sales. Not to mention the amounts for streaming and sales abroad across the several digital platforms. Lizzo experimented with acting in TV shows and films while her singing career took off. She voiced a character in the animated movie Ugly Dolls, made an appearance in the popular movie Hustlers, and served as a juror on RuPaul's Drag Race, among other roles. The artist also gave the name Louder and Prouder to a character in the Disney Plus revival of The Proud Family. Lizzo also secured a $1 million contract with Amazon Prime in 2020, which led to the creation of her reality series, Watch Out for the Big Girls. Melissa also makes money from advertising. She has taken part in ads for Dove soaps, Absolute Juice vodka drinks, and Logitech computer products, to name a few.